Well, hello there, and today I have for you all a mono green deck I put together. I've been running in Mythic for a little bit now. I've had some okay success with it, so I thought I'd bring it all to you, let you all take a look, see what you think, see how you'd like to modify it for your own use. So to get things started, we'll get going with the non-creatures first. We're going to be running 3 of the Blizzard Brawls. Everybody should know this card by now. Gives you a chance to do basically direct damage with your creatures, which is always nice. Snakeskin Veil gives us the hexproof. The +1/+1 counter is really just kind of an added bonus. It's really here for the hexproof. Inscription of the Abundance, it can be used early game for an extra fight, or later on has some good versatility, giving your creature some counters, giving you some health. Just overall a very good spell to include. I have 3 of the Rangers class in here, so gives us a good blocker, gives us some counters when we attack, and also some good protection against board wipe because we can start looking at the top of our deck and just casting creatures right off the top. So it can be pretty good if our entire board gets wiped out. Over here for some of our smaller creatures, we're going to be running the Swarm Shambler. It's only a 1/1 at first, but it does only cost 1 mana, and it gives us the benefit of whenever one of our creatures with a counter gets targeted, we get to make a little insect guy. So, most of our creatures will be getting counters on it if things play out right, so it gives us some good opportunity to make some extra creatures if they want to single target us. Prosperous Increeper is just a really great ramp spell, really great, life gain. 1/1 body isn't the greatest, it's just what he gives you that's really beneficial. Werewolf Pack Leader should be pretty much an auto-include in almost any mono green deck. You get a 3/3 for 2 mana. In addition to that, you can make it up to a 5/3 with Trample, and when it attacks with a bunch of other creatures, it draws you some cards. So I mean, it's just a really, really solid inclusion. Moving up the ladder, we've included 2 of the Oran Reef Oozes. Once again, we're going to be trying to do a lot of counters in this build, so, being able to add to those counters is going to be extremely beneficial. Old Growth Troll is a really solid card for protection in the early game, Your opponent doesn't really want to remove it and give you extra ramp, plus it just comes back if they do remove it. So it's just kind of a sticky target that's really kind of annoying for your opponent to get rid of. The Asika's Chariot, once again, it's just really annoying to get rid of for your opponent. They have to have some sort of instant interaction to remove it when you turn it into a vehicle. And if they can't, you can duplicate your tokens, even the Troll token, So hey, if you get a Troll token out there and you get your Asika's Chariot, duplicate some of those Troll tokens. It's really strong. You got a couple of the Toskis in this deck, gives you that card draw, and he's just hard to deal with. We'll be able to put some +1/+1 counters on him, and once you start getting him bigger than a 1/1, he starts becoming very dangerous and just very, very hard to deal with. The Ochre Jelly here is an interesting inclusion, I think. It gives you a mana dump, first of all, so if you have a lot of mana open one turn, you can just make a really big jelly. And it gives you a really solid blocker or trampler that's not easily removed, because every time they remove it, it just keeps coming back. It comes back smaller, but it just keeps coming back, so it's pretty nice. Over here to round out, we have some big guys. We got the Froghemoth, just gives you that shock value, comes in swinging with the haste, and it can eat up some of the opponent's graveyard to get bigger, or just remove those cards from their use with the Blood on the Snow. And finally, Vorinclex. I mean, once again, we're doing counters in this build, so why not double them? The opponents losing some counters isn't really the main benefit here to us. It's mostly getting better counters for ourselves and having a big 6/6 trample haste. Obviously, we have some land with 22 of the beautiful snow-covered forest here, and 2 of the Lair of the Hydra, because you always want some creature lands. Even if you are running a very creature-heavy deck, you still want to have those creature lands. So let's go ahead, let's get into some of this ranked queue here, see how we're going to do today. Hopefully we'll find ourselves up against a bunch of aggro decks, would be ideal, but, we can duke it out with some control decks too if need be. We should be fairly well set up to handle, whatever's thrown at us. That is the hope anyways. Assuming we can find a match at all, I have been having some issues with the queue today. Have to jump in and out a few times to find a match occasionally. But it is what it is, Ever since their update, the arena client has been having some issues on the back end, it does appear. Has been having some issues. Well, it looks like it found us an opponent this time at least. So we are going to get into a game with Luke Greensmith. Well, let's see if he is going to be playing some mono green as well. With a name like that, it's very possible. So we're on the play, which is very nice. Always very nice. And we're going to have a turn 2 Ranger class, which is a fairly strong. Would have liked to see a Shambler, you know, for the turn 1, but we take what we get. And they are not going to be pure green. Going to be playing some Golgari at the very least. Maybe more. Maybe they'll have some more colors in there. We'll find out. Ah, I see. So we are going to be up against the Elf deck. More than likely. I can't imagine anything else unless they are trying to, you know, unless they're trying to get some nice stuff going on with the Death Touch, the Fin. Ha ha ha. Speak of the devil. There he is. Well, let's get in there. I doubt he blocks us, but if he does, it's good for us. Alright, so if any of you out there are unaware, you know, the way that Fin works is whenever a Death Touch creature hits us, we're going to get poison counters. If we get 10 or more poison counters, then we are donezo. So it's going to be extremely important that we don't let this Fin hit us. At all. At all. So we are just going to go at them as hard as we possibly can. We don't care. We don't care at all. And they're just going to scoop. Yep. We had too much coming at them too fast. Well, hey, it's a good opening. Good opening for us, you know. Especially since we did make that slip up and didn't attack with the wolf right there, you know. What was it, turn 2, turn 3? Did make a little bit of a mistake there, but hey. Turned out okay for us. So we're going to be up against Mythic 115 this game. And once again, I mean, it's a fairly strong opening for us. We got the Prosperous Innkeeper at 2, so that'll be really good. Really good. And looks like we're going to be up against a life gain deck. Alright, so this is kind of what we were hoping we would run up against, you know, some of these aggro decks. We should be fairly well situated to you know, do well against that. So let's just hope that is how it plays out for us. Let us just hope that that is how it plays out. Alright, so not going to do anything here. Maybe we can get lucky and catch him slipping with the Prosperous Innkeeper and a Snakeskin Veil, but we'll find out. If I get a chance to kill that Luminarch Aspirant, I will take it. But they're probably just going to be playing it safe, putting it on the cat. Okay. Well, not... Oh, okay. Okay. Almost gotcha. Not much we can do about that, so we're just going to have to deal with it. Alright, lucky for us, though, we can put out our troll here, and we do have the Snakeskin Veil back up for it, so pretty nice indeed. So far, so good. One more counter on that Stray is not going to stop us from blocking it. Not in the slightest. We can block it and survive. 11. Tons of life gain over here. Tons of it. Okay. You can come at us again with the 4/4. That's fine. Oh, they're not. Okay. Okay, then that's pretty good for us. We got the inscription now. Can we leverage that? Well, let's find out what happens if we attack with our troll. Let's just find out what happens. Nothing? Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it, and we'll put out another troll. Keep our life nice and high. Give us another blocker. And we do still have that snakeskin veil ready to rock and roll if we need it. Oh. Okay, that's what we're doing. One of those guys, huh? So for anybody who's not aware, this should be banned. This should be banned in this queue because of an interaction with the Faceless Haven that can't be prevented. But, you know, Blizzard messed up the, Blizzard did mess up the coding or something when they were doing the newest patch. So as a result, the book is back in. So yeah, if you guys are watching this video anytime, you know, in the next little bit before they get it fixed again, and you happen to see that book come out, I'm sorry. I hope you have some way to get rid of it, or yeah. Because most likely what's going to happen is he's going to attach that to a Faceless Haven when he gets one. And then it's just game over at that point. There's nothing you can do. It is simply game over. So, how do we play this? We can actually cast that with full value. It's probably pretty good for us. Let's do that. Let's attack in first and see what they want to do. Attack in first, see what they want to do. See if we can draw a block. We can't. Okay, well, we're going to do this first and make sure that we are putting as much damage on him as we can. Okay. And then we're going to gain the life. And then we're going to fight this aspirant over here. So he don't keep coming back to bother us. Making his guys bigger. Okay. So yeah, like I said, we're just going to have to pray that they don't get that Faceless Haven out, because if they do, you know, it's pretty much game at that point. Pretty much. I mean, we're still a ways away. We need to kill him fast. That's pretty much our only hope, is if we can somehow kill him fast. Okay, he's going to make another angel. Not much we can do about that. We can put out our Vorinclex though, and that's going to start really being an issue for him. Or we put out the Froghemoth. Which do we go for? I think we just go straight to the Vorinclex. I think we just go straight to the Vorinclex. We don't even play around. What are they going to do about that? Double blocking the troll. Interesting choice. Double blocking the Vorinclex. Okay. Well, it is what it is. We got to get some damage in here, or we are just completely donezo. Oh my gosh. So much life gain. We need a board wipe. But we don't have one in green. All we can do is just hope to keep slamming into him and getting through eventually. That's all we can hope for here. Angel of Vitality gets bigger. Yeah. Oh, man. Such a problem. Such a problem. Really? You're going to attack me with that? I would have loved that. No, you just want to tap it and make some more angels. Good lord. Okay, Toski is good, right? Starts hopefully getting us some draw. Man, not feeling confident here though, at all. This isn't really the aggro deck we thought we were up against. Alright, cool. No, we're killing that one. We are killing that one. Okay. Yeah, we'll put it on this one. Let's get lots of extra mana, I guess. Ay, ay, ay. Cleric class, sure, get more life. Sure, get more life. All the life. What are you gonna do? You gonna try destroy my troll, man? Come on, come on, come on. Jeez Louise. I don't even think we have any chance of breaking through this, right? This is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Alright, well, we got Ranger class now. It's something. I don't see how we're ever going to bust through this, though. I really don't. Well, I guess we just keep building up the Toski. I guess. Alright, well. It is what it is. They'll block it for sure. But eventually it'll get too big to easily block. Eventually. Question is if we survive that long. If they get a Faceless Haven down and put the book on it, we are just scooping. There is zero reason to keep playing at that point. Honestly, there's probably zero reason to keep playing at this point. I don't see anything that we're going to do here. They're just going to continue to make all their guys bigger, making more guys. Yeah. No, we're just going to be done wasting our time here. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. We got better things to do with our time than that. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. If you're going to play a deck like that, at least know your triggers, man. Come on. We were sitting there forever. It's nice to play the game. It's not nice to watch someone else play it. You know. I guess I shouldn't say that. Making a video and all for you guys to watch, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm sure if any of you had the choice between watching or playing, you'd be playing. You're probably just sitting here watching because you can't play right now. I know that's when I watch videos. Watch videos when I am unable to play myself. The next best thing. Alright, well, this is a little bit more typical aggro looking. A little bit more typical aggro looking, which is pretty good for us. So, Ooze, Troll, Innkeeper, so many decisions. So many. Let's see, they're not going to block that. They won't block that. Let's put down the Ooze. Then next turn we can get some card draw with the pack leader. Oh man, eating my Ooze, my Ooze! Well, it's better than eating the Troll, I think. It is probably better than eating the Troll. Took a lot of time to figure that one out. I'm surprised. Seemed like a fairly quick cut and dry answer to me. Okay, it is what it is. So we can Innkeeper and Troll. Let's do that. We are not hurting for mana at the moment, so might as well get as much value per turn as possible. And if they want to trade this, I'm down to trade that. I didn't think so. So they shouldn't be able to attack with the Apparition this turn because I just blocked with the Troll. even if they put another counter. Spellbinder, okay, well, I mean, you can take my jelly. It's annoying, but it's an X anyways. I can just make it smaller. Making the flyers bigger is a good choice. That is a good choice. Alright, the Ranger class. That's a great one. That's a great one here. Alright, and make our troll bigger, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, good. Let's make sure that that's like that. Let's do that like that. Sure, I'll take that trade. Another aspirant. Not exactly what I wanted to see. Are they not attacking? I would be okay with that. Having some troubles deciding here. Ooh, the veil is nice, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, stack with both. And we'll do this. Okay. Yep. As expected. We'll take it. Alright, so we got 4, so we can only do 1 counter on it. That's not really great. Might as well just level this up all the way, make it ready to go. We get another Ranger class next. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. We got him going pretty good here. 5/5, okay. Makes it good to block my troll. We can do this. It's next up another land. So we'll put another, make some counters and attack in with both, right? Gonna make that a 5/5. Gonna make it a 6/6. Gonna force him to block it. Okay. How are you gonna do this? They want it dead. They really want stuff dead. Try to make sure that dies, I guess. Hopefully they don't have any trickiness. Nope, they don't. They were just trying to stay alive. Good. Good for us. Okay, and we can bring our troll back, you know, on their end step, so he'll be ready to rumble yet again. Okay, I mean, that's something, but it's not going to save you. Not next turn anyways. Those are some good draws, though. He doesn't have the red. Doesn't have the red. Alright. Feeling pretty good. We got him. We got him. So our deck did really well against, you know, the more traditional aggro. Not that life gain stuff. Alright. Let's see if we're going to have to Gonna have to re-queue probably. Been happening a lot. A lot today. Alright. Found an opponent. Nice. Died for the win. Alright. See what we got here. I mean, it looks like a fairly good opening. It really does. The biggest question is do we do the Ranger class first or the Pack Leader first? Probably the Pack Leader, honestly, it's looking like. And get as much early aggro as possible. Alright, so it's not going to just be a standard Is It deck. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, man. So much anger. So let's just try and fill the board with as much stuff as possible. We want as many threats as we can find here. As many threats as possible. Excellent, excellent. So they had nothing to do there, so we will take advantage of that and get in there with both of our guys. Let's make him a little bigger, a little harder to kill easily. Say go. And Dragon's Fire. Do we want our Innkeeper to die? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's just make him a little bigger. Oh, and they scoop. They scoop. I guess that was their shot in the dark somehow, was killing the Innkeeper. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take the wins here, right? Any wins on the ladder are good wins on the ladder. Any wins whatsoever are going to be going up against Eve. Okay, Eve. What are you bringing for us today? And, you know, once again, looks like I mean, 2 land is a little questionable, but we got some good and solid, you know, 1 and 2 drops here, so I think it's probably pretty doable. We'll have some things to do regardless for a little bit at least. Okay, looks like it's going to be some more control action, most likely. Most likely. Let's see here. How do we want to play this? Let's do the werewolf right now. Get him out there. Before we have to worry about the possibility of counter spells. Okay. Wow, this is pretty nice right now so far. Not going to lie. Pretty nice so far. Okay, now they have some land though. They have some mana to start being super annoying. Super annoying. There we go. Here it comes. Well, we knew it was only a matter of time. Yes, we did. So let's Innkeeper, or let's see here. Maybe Ranger class. Kind of want to try to start keeping up the Snakeskin Veil. Kind of want to do that, so let's do that way. Let's just try and start keeping that 1 mana up for the Veil. Shadow's Verdict. Okay, Veil does not solve that problem. Fine. It's fine. Not the end of the world for us. We'll rebuild. Better than before. Maybe. Maybe better than before. It's Morden Canaan, okay. Probably just kind of come out and make us doggy straight up, right? Yep. Yes, he is. It's a 6/6. So, how can we deal with that? Can we deal with that? Probably not. Honestly. I think we have to just chill. For now. For now.
Maintaining balance requires insight.
Well, you know, the honest truth of the matter is control is really the one matchup we did not want to see at all. Probably the worst matchup we could have asked for. But you know, maybe we find something here. Maybe we can pull it out. Only time will tell. Sure. So, do we waste the snakeskin veil there? Why not? Why shouldn't we? Okay, so we could come out swinging with the froghemoth. It'll instantly be a 5/5, but it still gets taken down by the doggo, right? We could make the ochre jelly. That'll be a 4/4. Let's do that for now. Let's do that. No attacks for now. Gonna have to find some way to get through that doggo. I mean, we do have a few ways if we can draw them. But we are gonna have to figure that out real quick like. Okay, I think we have to let that hit us. Oh, okay. Well, it gives us a nice little blocker. Does give us a nice little blocker. But we still got that other doggo to deal with somehow. How are we going to deal with that? Snakeskin Veil's not going to do it, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we could make our froghemoth, what, he would be a 5/5. We could make him up to a 6/6, but that's still not going to get the job done. That's still not going to get the job done. Guess it's what we do. And probably counters it this time, though. Yeah. Yeah, we're not wasting any more time here. We've lost that one. Yep, completely lost that one. Way too much time for a control deck to set up, you know, with us playing mid-range. They had way too much time. We couldn't get the draws together that we needed, unfortunately. It happens, so we're going to BS Randy this time. It'll be our last game for the video, so let's hope we can finish it off with a bang, get a win for y'all here. We got another 2-land start, but we got double pack leader. That feels pretty nice. Let's try it. Let's try and see if we can get away with this. Another land off the top. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, looking like is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? I think is it? Is it? So the question is then, is it going to be the Dragon's variety or the Spell variety? That is the question. No plays at 2. That would be great for us, wouldn't it? Maybe a counterspell they're sitting on. It's a possibility. Okay, well. It's Dragon's Fire. It's what it is. We got another pack leader. Now this time we got the veil to back it up, so maybe we can hold on to it a little bit longer. They are digging away. Getting held up on their land, which is good for us. So this is probably the dragon variant since they are running the dragon fire. Which means the longer we get into this game, the more and more dangerous it will be for us. Okay. So they have nothing to do on their turn, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. What do we want to do? We throw down the layer here, then maybe we can get to the froghemoth next turn. It does leave us a little bit open for the Does leave us a little bit open, but I think it's our best bet. We don't want to let this game go on too long or we are going to be in a world of trouble. They start dropping gold spans and Velomachus and stuff, and that's pretty much good game at that point. Not going to be much coming back. Okay. Ooh, and they got the gold span. There it is. There it is. We need some way to deal with that. A fight spell of some sort. Or we just need to figure out some way to kill him before it becomes an issue. Either way is going... We didn't have the veil. Gosh, that's rough. So rough. Alright, well, Froghemoth coming out. We pray they don't have the counter. If they have the counter, it's pretty much good game. It's good game. Oh, ho, 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 they had the multiverse. Alright, we lucked out. We lucked out. We got to get the Froghemoth on the board. One, two, three, four. Well, we don't get to get any bigger. We get some life. It is what it is. They just... Oh, okay, okay. Maybe we have a chance here. Okay. Okay. So we got 5 mana. That costs 5. Let's see here. So 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not enough. It's just not enough. So what we have to do instead then is this. And kick it. And bam, bam, bam. And we'll put the counters on you. And we will heal myself. And we will attack this thing. Alright. That's what we gotta do. It's what we gotta do. Alright, we got him on the back foot now. They play the gold span here and attack in. I mean, they can't really afford to do that. They really can't, unless they have something else. They got something else then, because otherwise they're dead. We don't have a veil up now, unfortunately. Really unfortunately. Okay. Oh, they didn't have it. They didn't have it. I mean, they could have held the gold span back as a blocker. At least got one more turn, right? Well, hey, we'll take that as the last game of the video today. And I really appreciate you all joining me here today, taking a look at my mono green deck. You know, and as always, if you enjoy this content, if you want to see some more, please make sure, you know, hit that like button, give me a subscribe, drop a few comments, let me know how you guys are doing. All that stuff is really, really important to making this stuff happen. So until next time, you guys all take care, and as always, be good to each other.